From family disputes to dodgy investments, we've got stories that'll make you raise an eyebrow, along with tips to keep your own finances on the right track. So stick around for the worst advice given to lottery winners. To begin with, we have the lady that sued her son. During 1990, in the town of Rahway, there lived a woman named Phyllis and her son, Michael Klingebiel. Their story began with a simple agreement, one born out of trust and shared dreams. They decided that every month they would each contribute $20 to buy 40 lottery tickets. It was their way of bonding and hoping for a better future. In 1991, their modest dreams took a small but delightful turn when they won $500 from a bonus million drawing. This victory brought them closer together, reinforcing their belief in the power of their shared lottery endeavors. Their bond grew stronger with each passing year. Then came the moment they had been waiting for. On October 2, 1997, Michael achieved something remarkable. He won the Pick 6 drawing. Bursting with excitement, he called his mother and said, "We won!" However, it was here that their harmonious journey took an unexpected detour. In that pivotal phone call, Michael clarified that by "we," he meant himself and his wife, Jillian. He insisted that he had bought the winning ticket on his own and therefore he did not have to share it with his mother, Phyllis. It was a shocking turn of events, and the rift that ensued tore at the very heart of their mother-son relationship. Phyllis, feeling betrayed and heartbroken, couldn't accept this sudden change in their agreement. In December 1997, she decided to take a drastic step. She filed a lawsuit against her own son and her daughter-in-law, seeking what she believed was her rightful share of the lottery winnings. The legal battle began, and it would stretch on for years, casting a shadow over their family. As the lawsuit unfolded, Phyllis, determined to mend the fissure in their relationship, was represented by her lawyer, Gary Blostein. Phyllis's deepest desire was to reconcile with her son and daughter-in-law. However, the lawsuit took a toll on everyone involved. Michael and Jillian had already received two after-tax payments of $75,000 thanks to their lottery win. Their lawyer, Henry Jeminaski, was concerned about the unpredictable nature of a jury trial. He feared that jurors might sympathize with Phyllis, potentially leading to a greater percentage of the prize being awarded to her. In the midst of the legal battle, Michael Klingebiel faced a pivotal moment of reflection. He recognized the pain his actions had caused his mother and the strain it had put on their relationship. Realizing that the pursuit of money had come at the cost of family bonds, he made a decision that would change the course of their lives. Michael, guided by his lawyer, decided to settle the lawsuit. It was not just a legal decision, it was a heartfelt choice to do what was right. In the end, he chose to give up nearly a quarter of the $2.15 million lottery prize to his mother, Phyllis. It was a significant amount, but it was a small price to pay for the chance to mend their family. The settlement agreement marked the end of a long and painful chapter for the Klingebiel family. As the legal proceedings concluded, there was a palpable sense of relief in the air. The battle had been fought, and it was time for the healing to begin. Outside the courtroom, mother and son embraced, tears streaming down their faces. It was a powerful moment of reconciliation, a chance to rebuild the bond that had been strained by a lottery ticket and a business decision. In the end, this story serves as a poignant reminder that family ties are invaluable. Money, tempting as it may be, should never be allowed to sever the bonds of love and trust that hold a family together. The Klingebiel family's journey is a testament to how bad advice can lead to misunderstandings, betrayal, and heartache. As they walked away from the courtroom hand in hand, it was a symbol of hope. A hope that their family would heal and that their shared dreams, like those 40 lottery tickets they used to buy together, could still come true. Number 2. Lottery Lawyer. Between mid-2018 and mid-2020, there was a man named Jason Kurland, but he didn't go by that name alone. He was often referred to as the Lottery Lawyer. And why? Well, because Jason Kurland was a lawyer who seemed to have a knack for attracting lottery winners as his clients. But as you're about to discover, there was more to this story than meets the eye. Imagine that you've just won the lottery. You're ecstatic, and your visions of your newfound wealth dance in your head. You want to protect your windfall and make the most of it, so you do what any sensible person would do. You seek professional advice. This is where Jason Kurland, the lottery lawyer, came into the picture. Kurland portrayed himself as an expert in managing lottery winnings. He presented a facade of trustworthiness and expertise that lured unsuspecting lottery winners into his web. These winners, often overwhelmed by their newfound riches, believed Kurland was the right person to help them navigate the complexities of handling such massive sums of money. But there's a catch. Kurland wasn't the savior he pretended to be. Instead, he had a sinister plan in motion. He exploited the vulnerability of these lottery winners, convincing them to invest large portions of their winnings with him. Many of them handed over millions of dollars, trusting Kurland to make sound investments on their behalf. But unbeknownst to his clients, Kurland wasn't putting their money into secure and legitimate investments. Instead, he was steering their hard-earned winnings into a tangled web of fraudulent schemes and questionable ideas. He played a dangerous game of financial deception. Over time, the truth began to surface. Some of Kurland's clients noticed irregularities in their financial statements, and a few of them started asking questions. As suspicions grew, the truth came tumbling out like a house of cards. It turned out that Kurland had been embezzling his clients' money for his personal gain. He used their trust as a smokescreen to fund a lavish lifestyle that included luxury homes, expensive cars, and extravagant vacations. The very people who had sought his guidance to protect their wealth had fallen victim to his greed. The extent of Kurland's deception was staggering. He wasn't just siphoning off a few dollars here and there, he was orchestrating a massive financial scam that involved millions of dollars from multiple lottery winners. As the walls closed in around him, Kurland found himself facing the consequences of his actions. In 2020, the FBI, along with other law enforcement agencies, arrested Jason Kurland on charges of wire fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering. This marked the beginning of the end for the lottery lawyer. The authorities had finally caught up with him, and justice was about to be served. The legal process that followed was a roller coaster ride. Kurland initially pleaded not guilty to the charges, and the case was set for trial. But as the evidence against him continued to mount, the pressure grew. It became increasingly clear that his defense was crumbling, and he had little chance of escaping the consequences of his actions. In a surprising turn of events, Kurland changed his plea to guilty. He admitted to his role in the fraudulent scheme and acknowledged that he had betrayed the trust of his clients. With this admission, he faced the prospect of a lengthy prison sentence. As the sentencing phase of the trial approached, Kurland's victims had the opportunity to share their stories and the impact of his actions on their lives. They spoke of shattered dreams, financial ruin, and the profound sense of betrayal they felt. Their heartfelt testimonies painted a vivid picture of the devastation caused by Kurland's greed. Finally, on a day that marked the end of a dark chapter in the lives of those he had deceived, Jason Kurland received his sentence. The judge handed down a prison term of 6 years, followed by 3 years of supervised release. Additionally, Kurland was ordered to pay restitution to his victims, totaling over $30 million. Kurland's fall from grace served as a stark reminder of the importance of due diligence and skepticism when seeking financial advice. The story of the lottery lawyer was a cautionary tale of how even those who seem trustworthy can harbor ulterior motives. It underscored the need for individuals to take an active role in managing their finances and not blindly trusting anyone, regardless of their professional title or demeanor. As the courtroom drama unfolded, it became a story not just of deception and betrayal, but also of resilience and the pursuit of justice. The victims of Kurland's scheme had shown tremendous strength in the face of adversity, and their courage in speaking out had played a crucial role in bringing him to justice. In the end, Jason Kurland, the man who had exploited the dreams of lottery winners for his own gain, found himself on the other side of the legal system, facing the consequences of his actions. His downfall served as a stark reminder that justice can prevail even in the face of elaborate deception. As the chapter closed on the lottery lawyer saga, it left behind a valuable lesson for everyone. Be cautious, be vigilant, and never let trust blind you to the potential for deceit. The story of Jason Kurland was a stark illustration that even in the world of dreams and windfalls, there are those who would seek to turn those dreams into nightmares. Number 3. The costly silence. When a lottery win shattered a marriage. In 1996 in California, a couple named Thomas and Denise Rossi shared everything, even their electric toothbrush. They were happily married for 25 years, living a life of togetherness and trust. Little did they know that their story would take an unexpected twist when Denise won $1.3 million from the California lottery. In the beginning, their life together seemed idyllic. Denise and Thomas had been inseparable since they tied the knot back in 1971. They did everything together, even sharing an electric toothbrush. Their friends and family often marveled at the closeness of their relationship. But as we know, life has a way of throwing unexpected curveballs. One day, Denise's co-worker, Bernadette Curcio, proposed the idea of a lottery pool. Denise eagerly joined, contributing $5 a week to the pool. She and her co-workers hoped to strike it rich together. The routine of chipping in $5 seemed like a small price to pay for the dream of winning a fortune. Their lives took a dramatic turn on December 17, 1996, a day etched in their memories. The group of co-workers struck gold, winning the California lottery jackpot, a staggering $6.68 million. Bernadette excitedly shared the news with Denise, informing her that she was entitled to a share of $1.336 million to be paid out over 20 years. This meant that Denise would receive $66,800 annually after taxes, from 1996 through to 2015. However, just 11 days after their lottery windfall, Thomas received an unexpected shock. Denise, his wife of 25 years, filed for divorce. The news was bewildering and painful. Denise explained that she had been unhappy in the marriage for a long time and urged Thomas to sign the divorce papers swiftly. However, here's where the bad advice played a pivotal role. Regrettably, Denise conveniently omitted one crucial detail during the divorce proceedings: the fact that she had won the lottery. This omission, driven by misguided counsel, would ultimately lead to a cascade of unfortunate events that neither of them could have foreseen. The divorce was finalized in the blink of an eye, and the couple parted ways, leaving Thomas heartbroken and bewildered. They each went their separate paths, carrying the weight of a marriage that had ended abruptly and unexpectedly. In 1998, Thomas faced yet another challenge when he filed for bankruptcy. His photography development studio, which he had worked hard to establish, had to close its doors. The burden of financial hardship added to his woes. Then, in a twist of fate, Thomas received a piece of mail addressed to Denise. It was a letter from a company that specialized in lottery payouts, inquiring whether Denise would be interested in a lump sum payment of her lottery winnings. This was puzzling to Thomas, as he had no knowledge of any lottery winnings. The California lottery was contacted to shed light on the situation. To Thomas's astonishment, the California lottery confirmed that Denise had indeed won a lottery back in December 1996. The revelation left Thomas perplexed, and he decided to take action. He filed an injunction in the courts to address this baffling turn of events. Denise was summoned to court, accused of failing to disclose marital assets during the divorce proceedings. In her defense, she offered two explanations. First, she claimed that the lottery winnings were a gift from Bernadette. She asserted that she had withdrawn from the lottery pool just before the group's big win, and Bernadette had generously shared a portion of the winnings with her. When the court rejected this defense, Denise tried a different tack. She argued that she was unaware of the legal requirement to disclose the money. In her view, the money was rightfully hers, and she feared that Thomas would try to claim it due to his own financial troubles. However, neither of these explanations swayed the court. The court found Denise guilty of withholding assets during a divorce proceeding. The consequences of her actions were about to become painfully clear. As punishment for her misconduct, the court decided to teach Denise a valuable lesson about honesty during legal proceedings. In a surprising turn of events, they awarded the entire $1.336 million lottery prize to Thomas. This sum would be transferred to him by redirecting all remaining lottery payments that Denise was entitled to. Furthermore, Denise was ordered to repay the money she had already received from the lottery, regardless of whether she had spent it or not. It was a harsh verdict, but the court was sending a clear message about the consequences of dishonesty. Thomas, once again facing a momentous moment in his life, was emotional during the court ruling. Tears of relief and gratitude flowed as he finally received justice. Denise, on the other hand, was shocked by the outcome. She immediately expressed her desire to file an appeal, but her lawyers informed her that if she had been forthcoming about her winnings from the start, they might have been able to protect her assets by claiming a separation of assets. In the end, Denise not only lost her husband, but she also forfeited all the lottery winnings she'd been lucky enough to receive. Her story serves as a stark reminder that honesty is indeed the best policy. It also highlights the perils of keeping secrets, especially when substantial sums of money are involved. Like so many other stories of lottery winners, this one underscores the challenges of navigating the complexities of newfound wealth. It also serves as a cautionary tale about trust and honesty, even within the bonds of marriage. Winning the lottery can be a life-altering experience, but it comes with its own set of challenges. It's a dream come true for many, but it can also turn into a nightmare if not managed wisely. We've seen stories of lottery winners facing legal battles, family disputes, and financial troubles. To help you navigate the world of sudden wealth, here are some generous tips and advice for lottery winners, drawn from the stories we've explored. Number 1. Transparency is key. The most important lesson we've learned from the stories above is the value of transparency. Honesty with your loved ones, especially in matters of money, can save you from unnecessary legal troubles and strained relationships. If you share winnings or have agreements, stick to them. Number 2. Seek professional advice. When you win a significant amount of money, it's crucial to consult with financial advisors and lawyers who specialize in managing lottery winnings. They can help you navigate the legal complexities, tax implications, and investment opportunities associated with your newfound wealth. Number 3. Plan for taxes. Lottery winnings are subject to taxes, and it's essential to understand the tax laws in your jurisdiction. Work closely with a tax advisor to develop a strategy for minimizing tax liabilities while remaining compliant with the law. Number 4. Consider anonymity. Depending on where you live, you may have the option to remain anonymous as a lottery winner. Anonymity can shield you from unwanted attention and protect your privacy. Investigate if this option is available in your region. Number 5. Manage windfalls wisely. Don't rush into spending your winnings. Create a financial plan that outlines your short-term and long-term goals. Prioritize paying off debts, building an emergency fund, and making smart investments. Avoid impulsive purchases that can lead to financial instability. Number 6. Avoid sudden lifestyle changes. While it's tempting to upgrade your lifestyle, be cautious about making abrupt changes. Sudden extravagance can lead to financial problems down the road. Maintain a sense of financial discipline and live within your means. Number 7. Protect your assets. Consider setting up trust and estate planning to protect your assets for future generations. This can help ensure your wealth is preserved and distributed according to your wishes. Number 8. Maintain a support system. Money can change relationships, so it's crucial to maintain a strong support system of trusted friends and family members. Surround yourself with people who have your best interest at heart and who can offer emotional support during challenging times. Number 9. Be wary of requests. Winning the lottery often attracts requests for financial help from friends, acquaintances, and even strangers. While it's natural to want to help, set clear boundaries and avoid making impulsive decisions. Develop a charitable giving plan if you wish to support causes you care about. Number 10. Stay informed. Keep yourself informed about financial matters. Understand the investments you're involved in and don't blindly trust advisors or strangers with your money. Knowledge is your best defense against financial scams and fraud. Number 11. Learn from others' mistakes. Stories like those mentioned above provide valuable lessons. Take the time to read about the experiences of other lottery winners, both positive and negative. Learn from their mistakes and successes. Number 12. Plan for the long term. Your lottery winnings should ideally provide long-term financial security. Avoid the temptation to exhaust your wealth quickly. Plan for your retirement, your children's education, and unforeseen expenses that may arise in the future. Number 13. Stay grounded. Success in managing your lottery winnings often comes down to staying grounded and remembering your values. Money can change people, but it doesn't have to change who you are. Maintain a sense of humility and gratitude. In conclusion, winning the lottery can bring tremendous opportunities and challenges. By following these generous tips and advice, you can ensure that your lottery windfall becomes a source of lasting financial security and happiness, rather than a source of regret. Remember that the decisions you make now will shape your financial future, so approach them with caution, wisdom, and a sense of responsibility. If you like the video, do like, share, and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such interesting videos.